This tutorial will show you how to use cap surfaces. It is possible to create cap surfaces from planar curves or from just closed curves in Rhino. You can then select them together with the model to prevent the cutter from machining some areas. If we select this model for MADCAM, and if we select the cutter for the roughing, and if we just create the roughing toolpath without doing anything, we can see that MADCAM will create toolpaths in those bolt holes and also in this cavity. So if we only want to machine this cavity for the mold, we can create a new layer. We can select another color so we can see it. And then we can use the surface from planar curves in Rhino, and we can select edge curves on the model. And then we can pick any edge curves we like. And we can also move them in Rhino. And now we have created a couple of cap surfaces to prevent the cutter from machining some areas on the model. Then it's just to reselect the model including the cap surfaces, and we can create a new roughing toolpath. And now we can see it will not machine down in those areas where we have the cap surfaces. So now we can continue creating a finishing. And there we have the Z level finishing toolpath. We can also create a planar finishing toolpath, but then we also need to use a region curve. So we pick a region curve around the cavity, else it will machine the planar on the entire parting plane. So select planar contouring. And there we have the planar finishing. And now we will create a drill tool path on those holes that we capped before, and we can keep the cap surfaces because MADCAM will then recognize this as material for the drilling. And we can also check the options to the options drilling, and we set start from 3D model, so the drill toolpath will be measured from the model and the depth will be measured from the start point. Click OK, go to 2D drilling, select circles or edge curves for the drilling holes, click enter and select a cutter, and there we have drilling toolpaths, and we also should create the drilling toolpath in this hole. So then we just pick this edge curve and there we have the drilling toolpaths. Now we can hide the cap surfaces, and we can pick another cutter, a flat end cutter, and we can make a 2D pocketing for the bolt holes. And we can right click in Rhino to repeat the command, select next bolt hole, and there we have all the toolpaths. Now we can simulate them together in the simulator. Thank you very much.